Morning. Hello, hello, hello. Coming to you from One Pilgrim's Progress. Today we'll be coming out of James chapter 2, verse 1 through 10. We're going to read it kind of quickly so we can get through it, so we can talk about it. The title is A Warning Against Prejudice. My dear brothers and sisters, how can you claim to have faith in our glorious Lord Jesus Christ if you favor some people over others? For example, suppose someone comes into your meeting, your church service, dressed in fancy clothes and expensive jewelry, and another comes in who is poor and dressed in dirty clothes. If you give special attention and a good seat to the rich person, but you say to the poor one, you can stand over there, or else sit on the floor, well, doesn't this discrimination show that your judgments are guided by evil motives? Listen to me, dear brothers and sisters. Hasn't God chosen the poor of this world to be rich in faith? Aren't they the ones who will inherit the kingdom He promised to those who love Him? But you dishonor the poor. Isn't it the rich who oppress you and drag you into court? Aren't they the ones who slander Jesus Christ, whose noble name you bear? Yes, indeed, it is good when you obey the royal law as found in the scriptures. Love your neighbor as yourself. But if you favor some people over others, you are committing a sin. You are guilty of breaking the law. The person who keeps all of the law except one is guilty as a person who has broken all of God's law. So with that being said, we're in James chapter 2, 1 through 10. One thing that kind of stood out to me was conditionalism. We have conditions, and we have to be so careful that we as believers don't love based upon condition. So a lot of times we favor others. We got socialism, classism, colorism, so many isms and schisms within the body that we have to be so careful that we don't allow them to enter in, because what happens is when you cannot see your neighbor as yourself and there's something else less than that we can compartmentalize them to be something less than, or we don't deem them as significant, or somebody that has something expensive, we deem them as something that's valuable. We have to be careful, because Jesus in verse 1 is clearly letting us know He didn't do that. He didn't separate us based upon any type of class. We all belong to Him, and we have to love each other as such.